So I have my master's. This is the third level. And essentially what it means is I uphold a level of energy in which I'm able to not only teach, but conduct energy movement that is different than level 1 and 2. Hello, bonjour. I hope you're doing well. Today I want to discuss Reiki, what it is, and the 3 different levels. So Reiki is life force energy, Qi, also known as the understanding of the chakras, understanding how we cultivate it in our lives, how we use it, where we use it, and essentially understanding that the life force governs everything. So within level 1 of Reiki, you understand that. You understand the life force energy, the Qi. You understand the chakra systems and what blockages could and can feel like versus what a flowing chakra feels like. You start to have the understanding of what energy is yours and what energy is others. So especially for those empaths that are always sensing other people, Reiki is a beautiful practice to get into because you start to have a definitive understanding of, like I said, what is yours, what is theirs, and also how to work within that space. So it doesn't feel like you're always depleted or always giving. Instead, you're able to create a little more of a safe boundary for yourself. By the time you get to level 2, you take the understandings of level 1 and the life force energy, and then you understand how to use them through distance, so time and space. You understand how to use them a little bit deeper from a trauma-wise understanding, root causes of things, the ability to sense that more deeply. Again, your understanding of yours versus theirs comes online a lot more. Typically around Reiki 2 initiation, this is where people are also going to start tapping into their other 5 senses or beyond their 5 senses. This could look like clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognitive, clairsentient, any one of the numerous clairs, as well as other hidden gems and gifts that could come up from it. I know for myself, after getting the second energy upgrade of Reiki 2, I started to have more of the sensory understanding of others, and this is how I use my Reiki practice. But essentially, I dip my energy into that person's, or better yet, it's almost like 2 water droplets. When they're really close together, they magnetize and then create one bigger one. That's essentially what happens with energy when you're working with yourself and another person's. But then once I'm in their energetic field, I can feel them. So I typically feel what is most intense, which is pain. Sometimes people's energy is most intense and it's love, and I get to feel that. But for the most part, we live in our pain bodies, and the people that are coming to see me, my practice, it's usually because there's something that's off in their system that they need help and support with. Maybe even some guidance and clarity. So that's when it came online for me in Reiki number 2, is I was able to sense other people more definitively and pinpoint their pain in their pain body. And then I was able to help them see their blind spots or blockages from there, and then we would move through it together. Once I got to level 3, this is where my personal energy really ramped up. It was almost like this 3rd initiation or this 3rd upgrade really changed everything for me. You get your final master symbol. This symbol helps me clear my energy and others really quickly. This helps me to have a better understanding as to how to use Reiki in day-to-day situations, whether it is in a situation where it may not be super positive or the outcome could be maybe a little more negative. And I bring that loving life force energy into it, and it kind of just helps to ground it, make it feel a little more strong, a little more stable, and a little more secure. So I use Reiki for numerous amount of things. Everything from clearing my water, so water that comes out of the tap, even though I filter it, I still do the Reiki symbol on it. I believe that everything is vibrating at different frequencies, and that's what makes them solid versus not solid. And so if I am sending intentional, vibrational, life force energy into something, then I am changing the way it's vibrating. And ultimately, then once consumed, it is helping me alter my state as well. So I use it for simple things like clearing my water, clearing a room, energetically clearing a situation, past, present, future. And it's also helped with my healing immensely. So I've had some significant traumas throughout my life, and this has allowed me to see a bigger picture in things. This has allowed me to be really grounded in my perspective. And now that I have a practice where clients come to see me, it allows me to understand people from a very different perspective. A deeper appreciation, connecting more to that oneness that we all are, and knowing that that deep connection is essentially this life force energy that we all hold. So Reiki has helped me immensely. It's something I'm passionate about. It's something I love to practice in, and it's something I'm offering now to people who would like to learn it as well. I've taught my first Reiki level 1 class last year, and am now working to teach Reiki level 1 again and 2 this year, and I'm very excited. And then eventually I would love to teach my masters. So the masters is probably a few years out, but until then I will continue to run courses of Reiki 1 and Reiki 2, helping people empower themselves and move deeper into their own essence, their own understanding of their energy, and then how that ripple effect can then help others around you. So Reiki is so much more than just understanding that we are working with life force energy. It is this beautiful healing gift that when wielded properly, we can bring healing not just to ourselves, but those around us and generations before and after us. So if you can't feel it, this passion that I have is something that I'd love to spread. And as I mentioned, I'm teaching it, but I want to teach it in retreat settings. So coming soon, you will notice some retreat dates coming up on my Instagram. And feel free to inquire. I can put you on the list and reach out to you once I have more information ready. But I am very excited to get the ball rolling and to share this with more people around the world. So I hope you guys are all well. If you have any questions at all, as always, please feel free to reach out. And until then, lots of love.